Hi and welcome. I'm Krista Embry with ReelTime Animal Rescue. We have a red alert out of Salina, Oklahoma. Please welcome Amanda Smith with Circle L Rescue. Amanda, you gave me a call just a second ago. What's going on?
I think the world has gone nuts. I'm not really sure how else to explain it because it's insane right now. You know, it usually gets bad around the holidays, but we've had we've had three situations today. We'll start with Junior here. Junior has been Junior has been living outside of a gas station for the past 2 months. And thankfully, he came to the attention of some local folks who had a live catch trap because you couldn't get close to him. He was doing the typical "I've been left here" thing, which is they won't leave. If folks don't know what a dump dog looks like, they will not leave where their owner left them. They will stay there until they are no more, so that they don't miss if their owner comes back for them. And that's what goes through their little minds. And he's just been dutifully waiting at this gas station for 2 months. At least we know for a fact 2 months. It could obviously be longer. So he had a pair of angels watching out for him that got him today, and have helped sponsor some of his vet care. So he doesn't know what's getting ready to happen to him, but he won't have his baby makers anymore, and won't be out contributing to the unwanted population here in Oklahoma, which seems to be bursting at the seams. I don't know if hi honey, I don't know if we had I don't know what's causing this. I can't even begin to fathom what's causing this. Last night, I spent several hours at the gas station trying to get him, and then on the way back to the house, my personal home, a local fireman had given my home address to someone who picked up two dogs on the highway. And so she thought she found my home, and she left them, but she didn't find my home. She dumped them at somebody's house. And so I spent probably another 2 hours once I spoke with her at 10 o'clock last night trying to find these dogs. One is a husky and one is a doodle. And thankfully, she's just a young girl. She was just doing what she thought she should and what she was told by authority figures. When she contacted the local sheriff's office and told them that they had been found here up on the highway, the sheriff's officer said, well, if you're not going to keep them, you just need to take them close to where you found them and push them out of your car. So she at least knew that that was wrong, but she thought she was doing the right thing. She thought she had found, so the difference is people don't understand we're a rescue. We're not a shelter. And even if you find a mailing address, that doesn't mean we have somewhere to stick them, and needless to say, she was able to go back to where she had left them, and they were there. So this morning, while I'm picking him up, she calls and she says she's got the doodle and the husky. And, I didn't have a choice, because what do I do? Leave them with one of my neighbors? They will just turn around and bring them to my house anyway. So thank God for our fosters is number one, what I have to say, because thank God for our fosters. Hi, baby. Sorry, he's kind of melting while we're talking. He's breaking.
So beautiful, and you're calling him Junior. Tell me how old do you think this little fella is? He looks so sad, Amanda. He's a baby.
He's a baby. Look at those teeth.
The baby.
We're not very old.
God, he's so beautiful. Oh,
he's not
God.
Old. And we don't normally do the littles. We don't have fosters for littles. He had a foster up this morning, but when we got him there, her dogs did not get along with him. So we're back to square one. He's going to need somewhere to go. But he's, as you can see, he's as sweet as a button. He's just a really good dog, and he doesn't understand. And I'm sure if you could ask him, he's saying, would you take me back to the gas station so I can find my mom and dad?
Of course.
Um,
Well,
I mean,
look at
that's
his
what.
little face. He looks so sad, Amanda. He just is looks so confused, so sad. And that's what's so heartbreaking about these. What's going on with the husky and the doodle? Because as I just mentioned to you, a doodle was my heart many years ago, and they're wonderful dogs. As this little fella, I can see right now that little guy would be a wonderful, just a cuddle bug.
He's so sweet. The doodle and the husky are together because they were running together. The husky's neutered, the doodle's not. So he was probably being used as a breeder. And then we've touched base with our groomer on the doodle because the doodle is in such bad shape, and she has advised that she's not comfortable shaving him. So we're gonna have to get him into our vet pretty quickly. Junior here, as much as he's not sure about it, he has an appointment after Thanksgiving to get shots started. We can't neuter or anything until he's had all of his shots and is ready. We need to do fecal and heartworm tests and all those fun things. But as soon as we can, we've got to get the doodle, and then of course the husky. But the doodle is more urgent because he can't see. He can't see, and my concern, and same with his foster, is his rear end. If he can't see out of his eyes and his back end is mounted up, we don't need blockages or complications from not being able to go to the bathroom. But I'm at a loss for words. I'm truly at a loss for words how we have gotten here. One of the gentlemen that trapped him this morning and I were speaking, and we said, how did we get here as a society? Because we're failing these guys.
Oh, big
We're
time. It's across the US, and it's just what you guys are doing. The ones that get saved are the lucky ones. Honestly, there are so many that are being turned in every day if they can even get to a shelter, whether it's a shelter or a rescue. It's crazy. And how many are left behind? This guy's a lucky guy. And I just how much does he weigh? He looks like maybe 25, 30 pounds.
Oh, I'd say 15 to 20. Yeah,
Oh, little tiny baby boy.
he's
So
little.
what do we need right now? We need donations to cover his expenses. We need donations for the doodle. And what about the husky? Where does it stand? The same?
We need we always need donations. Fosters and adopters, we would be more than happy, especially if you're out of state, to pre-adopt. And so that as soon as the dog is healthy, ready, and has a health certificate, we make arrangements to get him to you.
Okay, tell us that process, Amanda.
Absolutely. So it's the same as adopting from us. You just have to kind of wait a little bit for them to be fully vetted. And I don't know if you can see what he just did. He's killing me here.
Me too. Me too.
He's already had such a day, and then those other dogs didn't like him, so he's checking out. We would go through the adoption process, which is there's an online application, there is a print off adoption contract, and then there's a vet reference and personal reference, and we run a back. So there's that component. At that point, if you're approved for him or any of our animals, excuse me, I'm getting a little choked up here. He's breathing into my arm. At that point, then we would make all of his appointments, their appointments, whichever it is, get them neutered, whatever needs to be done at the vet, get them fully up to date so that they are legal to travel outside of Oklahoma, get a health certificate, and then we would make whatever arrangements are necessary to get the animal to their adopter. So for instance, Finn, who is the English Shepherd that was with the Pity Boys, he's been pre-adopted. He is outside of I can't remember the town. He's going to Colorado. So
Oh, wow.
He's just waiting to finish up some vet work and get his health certificate, and then he'll be flying out of Oklahoma City and heading to Colorado. So we are so very thankful, because that's one less unwanted animal here in Oklahoma.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And for you to be inundated with 3 more today, 3 right before the holidays, it's unbelievable. So we're going to put your donation link up here. Anybody that can help, just remember $5, $10, $100, whatever you can do. Every donation saves lives. And I know that just seems to be what I drone on and on about, but that's really true. If it's $5 a month, $10 a month, that's ongoing support for these organizations. And you guys are desperately in need, as every other organization. But right now with these 3 babies, we need to get them spayed, neutered, and off onto a new life, into a permanent life. So we're going to have your donation link up here, Amanda. We're going to have your website up here. Anybody that can reach out can pass this link on. Please share, share, share. This is what it's all about, is reaching out as a community. That's what we're trying to do, is make a difference for these little fellows. And Amanda, thank you for what you're doing every single day. You're amazing. You and your fosters are amazing.
We're I think I told you this the other day. We're bailing a sinking ship with a spoon right now. I mean, for everyone that we do save, there's countless others. Anytime from, I live out by Rose, Oklahoma. If I travel to Tahlequah, Oklahoma, there will be between 10 and 20 loose dogs on the roads. And I'm not in a position yet to stop and pick them up, but we will be one day. And that's the only way to get ahead of this, is to get a physical shelter building. That's the one thing about the situation with the husky and the doodle. She's from Tulsa. She was just driving through to Arkansas to see a friend, and they could not find anywhere. And then her parents and herself, they're both on both sides trying to find, where do we take unwanted dogs? Well, the answer, or the response, it's not an answer, but the response is, there is nowhere. There is nowhere in our entire region. There's a handful of pounds, but they're municipal and they serve just their town. So, what do you do? And the answer, or what the community has been doing, is dumping, and it has to stop.
We have to do better as a society for these animals. This is just uncalled for. I've never recalled a time, I've been in animal rescue over 40 years myself. I've never seen a time that everyone is inundated with 10 to 15 a day. It's unbelievable wherever you go. But thank you for what you're doing, Amanda. Thank you for coming on. Come on with the doodle and the husky. Let us see them. Let us get to know them. In the meantime, keep us posted on little Junior. Let's see what we can do to get him into a foster. Let us know how he's doing. Will you?
Absolutely. Very much.
Thank you, Amanda. Happy holidays to you and your family, and give that little baby a kiss for me. I would take him right now. I would have 1,000 if I could. It's like, I would never say no. It's horrible to have to not see that little face and not just give him a hug tonight. Where is he going to go tonight? Is he going to stay with you?
It depends on, I've got a couple of folks that are considering fostering that I'm waiting to get. So if so, then we'll get him settled in foster home. Otherwise, he'll stay with me.
Okay. Oh, God love you. You are an angel. I'm telling you, you fell out of heaven, Amanda. Thank you for everything that you do. And come back and see us. Please remember, give donations. Every donation will save lives. So please check out the link in the video, and let's see what we can do to help get these babies into their forever homes. Thank you so much, Amanda. Have a great night.
You as well. Happy Thanksgiving.
Same to you.